Hey, welcome back to Tuesday afternoon.
Hi everybody, it's Tuesday, and today I made 6. Using character models from the game, I tried to get as close as I could to her face, and I'm pretty happy with it. So let's get started. As I had promised in the last video, I'm going to show you how to make toenails and nails. First, I'm going to lightly draw in the location of the nail, and then I'm going to come back in and define the edges. I want to make sure that the nail is convexed, and then after I get the general shape and defined edges, I'm going to come back in and make sure all the edges are smooth, usually just using my finger. And then I want to just draw in little wrinkles and just smaller details. One of my favorite parts in any figure I make is the hands. And they really did used to be one of the things I dreaded because I always went by the way that I was told to make them. And I found that I really enjoy just pulling the fingers out of the clay so I could feel the shape rather than attaching each individual finger. So you might want to try it that way if you have trouble making hands. It really does amaze me how quickly I can make hands now. So just find the right way to do it for you. Okay, next step. I'm going to roll out some clay because we're going to make the torso. So just take some aluminum foil and you're going to make a general shape for a torso. I'm going to use the head as a reference. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of wire and put it down the center. Now I'm going to take the clay that I rolled out and place it over my torso, just smoothing it out. Not going to really worry about the torso because you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, let's get started on the hands. So we're going to draw out the shape we want, and then we're going to come back in with a sharper tool and define the edges. Smooth it out with your finger just like that, and I'm going to take another tool and make little wrinkles on the knuckles. Then once it's completed, I'm going to put a hole down the center so I can attach the wire armature. Now I'm going to bake it in the oven. Now I'm putting on a layer of varnish for the eyes so my paint has something to grab onto. First I'm going to put on the darker shade of blue, and then I'm going to put on a lighter shade. I'm going to come back in and outline the outside of the eyes, and then I'm going to come back in and add the small details and the pupil. Okay, so I couldn't quite wait till the doll was completed. I had to add the hair. So this is usually a little earlier than I add the hair, but since it's such a big part of her personality, I went ahead and did it early. So if I needed to resculpt the head, I could. I'm just blushing the hands and adding the dirt. I thought I would make the nail darker since it would fit the character better. I'm going to come in with a white wash so it looks like her fingernail, and then I'm going to tip each fingernail. Since I put veining on mono, I'm also going to do it on 6. So I'm going to use a blue wash of paint. I'm going to come back in and I'm going to tap it with my finger to lighten it in areas, and then I'm going to come back in with my blue paint and add the thicker parts of the veining. To give the nails a more realistic appearance, I add a layer of varnish on. And next, I just assembled her. And I didn't include how to make her raincoat because there really was no method to the madness. And I'm not a seamstress. I'm a sculptor. So here she is, all completed. 6 from Little Nightmares. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Like and subscribe if you like my content. I appreciate it. Thank you.